So, Armor Warrior. I have talked about this deck a lot in the past. I think it's one of the, if not the best deck in the game. And the reason why I think that is because not only is my win rate 35-11, which is a 76% win rate over 46 games, which is pretty decent, but also the fact that it doesn't really lose to a lot of things. The only deck that I think it consistently loses to is OTK Demon Hunter. Basically, all of the other decks, this deck can beat for multiple reasons, but OTK Demon Hunter can just sometimes do like 96 damage out of nowhere and kill you regardless of how much armor you have, and that sucks. But in almost every single other matchup, you have solid enough removal, you have good sustain with armor, you have really good draw with cards like Battle Rage, Anchor, Cut-In Class, Shield Block. Not to mention the fact that you have an OTK, which can close out games in control matchups, and Rattlegore. Correction. Sometimes Priest can beat you if they steal your Rattlegore or play a Lucia at the perfect time and take your OTK. That can also suck. So those are the two bad matchups. Everything else this deck can beat relatively consistently. You can take out Acidic Swamp Ooze for an Iron Beak Owl, by the way. People have been telling me to do that for a little bit because people are playing more World Kick Rogue than Aggro Rogue now, and it just helps against Questing, Adventure, and Edwin. And I would say that it's decent. I personally like Acidic Swamp Ooze more, but you can run either. Anyway, in terms of mulligans, basically just keep Risky Skipper, Armor Smith, Acidic Swamp Ooze into like Rogue or Paladin or Warrior or a weapon-based matchup, or Shaman. Then keep Anchor, Bladestorm, Evil Quartermaster, Shield Block, Sword Eater, and if you're on the coin, you can keep Karagath and Brawl as well, but they're not as good. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's see here. We keep Karagath. I like Karagath. We don't keep Battle Rage. We don't keep any of the other ones, but we can keep Karagath Blade Fist. It's hilarious just to yell. That's what I'm saying, right? But sometimes when you yell a lot in a short period of time, after yelling a bunch on stream like 8 hours before, the next morning, your voice is gone. And then subsequent mornings after that, your voice continues to be a little bit gone. And that's basically what happened. So, this is going to be a yell-free stream. We're going to just hang out. It's going to be chill. It's going to be a good one. But yeah, we've all got to have that one friend that we just yell with. We all have to have that one friend that just gets us way more energetic than, like, we probably should be. Yeah, we've all got to have that one friend at least. See, I have a strong voice. Normally, I have a strong voice. I spend every day on stream yelling the entire time. Are you serious? I mean, at least he didn't steal, like, Rattlegore, but I was hoping he'd steal, like, Battle Rage or an Ooze or, I don't know, something bad. I don't think that's really Shield Slam worthy. Actually, wait, we just destroyed the weapon. This is, like, the one time where this is actually gonna work. Priests don't run weapons. This is like the one time this card actually works. It's sick. Is Nature's Way of saying you're not tilting today? Hopefully. I mean, did you not see that first game? I literally drew 2 cutting classes with no weapon, 2 battle rages, and like something else bad, and Bloodsworn Mercenaries without ways of damaging my minions. And I still almost won. I don't know. We just run Karagath into the 2-4. It's fine. Priest is a really bad matchup, only if they get a Lucia. Any Token Druid today? Probably not. I think I played Token Druid, like, not yesterday, but like the day before. Because I didn't stream yesterday, I was taking a final. Let's see here. What decks are on the list? What decks are on the agenda? So it's going to be this, OTK Demon Hunter, maybe Token Druid, but I might also end the stream early because if my voice hurts. Drinking with your Pledge Brothers screws your voice like that as well. Smoking horrible vanilla flavored cigars. No, I did not wake up recently. My voice is just wrecked. I'm gonna get this question a lot, aren't I? Oh my goodness. Trying out Mizakami, it's pretty good.
I must
It's okay. I thought it was decent. I don't think it's like good, but it's fine. How'd my final go? Well, there are 2 parts to this one, and I did well enough on this one to literally be able to get a 0 on part 2 and still pass. So I'm basically just gonna like show up, do some basic work, probably get like a D, and end up with like a B+ in the class. Because I'm taking it pass, no pass, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna play this with cutting class, so you can draw cards and push some damage. I'm not gonna overdraw anything, so it's fine. Exactly with a sore throat, so people don't ask. Yeah, okay. Edit. With a sore throat. Oh, I forgot the E in sore. Okay. So basically, he's going to have sick value late game, and he'll probably randomly generate at least a couple of Elusias, which is not fun. I know that draws me nothing. It's so I can play this. Just play another weapon. I'm not going to actually attack with it or anything, but stop some damage, I guess. I'm going to coin Rattlegore next turn and hope he doesn't steal it. Samuel, it's definitely not exhaustion. I got the 8 hours, you know? Standard, healthy 8 hours of sleep last night. Hey, Drewster, how's it going? Oh no, how am I supposed to kill that minion? If I coin out Rattlegore, hopefully he doesn't steal it. It's really like my only win condition at this point. Well, not the only one, but it's fine. I can just use Silas and steal Rattlegore back if he does steal it with the 2/4, so if you're thinking about it, if you really think about it, this game's easy. You've had a sore throat for 3 years now? That's insane. I feel like you should go to the doctor for that. Still love you even though I didn't win the giveaway. Well, thanks so much, Sir Baymax. It means a lot. The giveaway was announced, yeah. Or the giveaway winners. What? Wait. Where are you giving? Where are you? Where? What? What's happening? Why did he give him Divine Shield? There was no reason to do that. And if I Blade Storm, it kills off 2 things, and then I just make a copy of this. Oh, that's not how that Divine Shield should work. That's actually just not how that should work at all, actually. But okay. Whatever floats your boat, game. Love to see it. Oh, I didn't attack. Oops, whatever. That should not be how the interaction works. It's literally a 1/1. It is literally a 1/1. All it says is resummon with -1/-1. I mean, that's fine. We have to draw some cards. Armorsmith. Again, that's fine. Let's just continually gain some armor. This is not bad. I could give Rush to something just to get more armor. But I'll pass. I haven't lost yet. If he doesn't have Mindrender or Lucia, and I can draw the Ash Tongue in like a turn or 2, I'm fine. Also, I have to draw Shield Slam. Never mind, we're probably doomed. I mean, I gain 2 armor, he heals 1. It's actually not that big of a deal. One turn kill is what OTK stands for. So basically you set up a combo and then boom, surprise, you kill him in a turn. I can't play him. No, wait, I can. I didn't want to play it with Risky Skipper though. Oh my gosh, he plays Silas, doesn't he? He steals my minion and plays Silas. It's gonna be so sad.
I see the trail.
Oh. Oh, that is a 10-10. Oh, no. Okay, let's draw a card with a shield block, for sure. This'll draw me one more card. And it's not bad. We got Shield Slam. Literally, all we need to do is draw the Ash Tongue, and we're fine. Let's give it Rush, hit in, and then draw a card. We're getting really close to the Ash Tongue. As long as he doesn't have a Lucia, we win. We're so close, man. Come on. 7 cards left in the deck. I should be able to draw it. Fine with that. That's not a Lucia. Golden. Using Broom Paladin, but I don't have Lord Barov for 3 mana. Are there any replacements? I'd say he's definitely one of those cards you want to craft. I know that doesn't really help you, but that I don't know what else to say. He's actually really, really important. Okay, so we've got him. I hit his face. Just because I'm going to be getting another weapon. And then I hero power. Hit him with the oops. Play risky skipper. We literally have the combo. As long as he doesn't have Alicia this turn, we win the game. Please. Just don't have it this turn. Control priests have no card draw. Unless he randomly generated one. We should just win the game next turn. Even though I messed up and didn't attack him. I don't think it would have mattered because he heals up a lot as priest, so it's fine.
Let me change your mind.
It's fine. It doesn't matter to me either. He kills that off. Healed some HP. Then we just OTK him. No, yeah, Barov is not rotating. He's super good in Paladin and Warrior. Like, he's arguably one of the best cards in Paladin and Warrior. Rotate that way, shield slam it. And ta-da! OTK. 1 turn kill. Set up a combo, killed him in 1 turn. Also could have done 3 more with the weapon. No, you're not going to guess the number. I already lost enough money from that. Arguably one of the best cards to keep in your opening hand, just because it's a 3-drop. That gets you some tempo. Very nice card. Very nice follow-up. This is a good hand. I like this. This is a hand we can win with. Do you have tea or hard candy for your throat? No. Sadly, I do not have that. I missed all the fun, huh? What's the deal with the numbers? So basically what happened was I said, hey, Chen, guess a number, 1 to 100. And if you guess it correctly, I will give you the small expansion bundle. And then Chen did guess it correctly. And then I was like, what the heck? And then I went to my girlfriend because I was like, this is crazy. And then I asked her to guess a number, 1 to 100. I chose a different one and just see if she'd guess it. And then she guessed that correctly. I think I picked like 45 or something. And then I picked 13 and she guessed that. And then the third number she guessed 1 off from. I put 73 and she guessed 72. Like, it was absolutely mind-boggling. Is it gonna be... Oh, it's gonna be Glowfly Swarm? For sure. Yeah, okay. He only gets 4. I anchor kill 1. He's overloaded this turn, so it's not like he can really do too much. My voice is not okay now. My voice has been lost. Like I said, we all have that friend we just yell with. Sometimes yelling is super fun. I went too hard. Went too hard. Want a donation so you can Instacart some tea? No, it's fine. It's okay. Basically, after this, I'm just gonna like refrain from talking for the rest of the day, and it'll be okay. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Watching the channel for a while, but the first time catching your stream. Well, I am sorry that the first stream that you're watching is me struggling to speak. But, okay, so technically the odds of 3 people, or I guess 2 people, guessing my number 3 times in a row is 0.01 to the power of 3. So, like, technically the odds of that happening... Wait. Is that how it works? No, I think that's how it works. Point is very, very low. It was probably not going to happen, and then it did, which is kind of mind-boggling. I really like that word, mind-boggling. I think I brawl as opposed to risky skipper. And I just kill whatever minion lives. I take some damage, but it means I get to save this in case I draw an armor smith. I'll probably play this next turn and this and just try to survive a little bit. So have you changed your stream schedule so I can watch? Yeah. I almost didn't stream today because obviously my voice, but I was like, you know what? Stream for like 2 hours or something so I can give you guys some entertainment. Kind of guy I am. Ecor, you're just predictable? Okay, well, that's rude. I think I just hit play another Sword Eater. We've got sick removal. Sick removal. We're fine. We probably win this game. It's a token druid against a warrior with like 3 or 4 whole turns worth of removal. We're fine. See you later, sad pony. It's either risky skipper or blade storm. Behold my strength. I'm just gonna blade storm it. I want to save risky skipper. We're gonna play this and probably whatever lackey comes out of it. Discover a spell, maybe get me some armor gain or something. Commanding shout's not bad. It draws me a card and means my minions don't die, so I'll take it. Your 70% win rate, Quest Warrior. Oh yeah, you guys are here now. So basically what I'm going to be doing as my mini-series, for those of you who watched the video yesterday and said I was going to do one, was just going to be like a farewell series. So I'm going to be playing Galakron decks, I'm going to be playing the Quest decks, things that are leaving. I'm going to play some Highlander decks, you know, some old-fashioned ones. And just basically say goodbye, and if there are any decks you want me to try out and say like goodbye to, I'd be more than happy to try them out. But yeah, the basic categories of decks are Quest, some Highlander, and Galakron for the most part. Do you think we should dust away our classic cards? I mean, personally, I take a lot of breaks in the game, and when I come back, I just find Standard easy to play. Well, I don't know. If you think you're only gonna play Standard, I would say play dust them and play for Standard. Yeah. Say goodbye to Savage Roar. I mean, I could also say goodbye to some of those impactful, like, classic cards that are leaving. Pretty sure Pepperbottom just left. He's like, screw this, man, I'm out of here. I'm gonna end up overdrawing. Uh-oh. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, he had already left. I just had to play out that turn until he disconnected. So against Mage, I'll keep one risky skipper because it's just a really good card, just to have. I'd rather have it than put it back in my deck and potentially not draw it, even though it's not necessarily really good really early on in the game. So he's probably burn. Fascinating. Ecor, your voice is more sexy now, it's deeper. Well, don't expect this one to last, my friend. I do not anticipate this voice staying around for too long, hopefully. Do you think we should dust away our classic cards? I mean, personally, I already said that, yeah. I personally would if you think that you're only going to play Standard, but I also think it's kind of risky, because there's a chance that you, like, play other kinds of decks, you know? I feel like there's always that chance. Gonna just play a weapon so I can kill this 2-3 next turn. There's no reason to even hit with it. I want to buy Lord Barov, but do you think I should wait for the new rotation? I mean, kind of, but Lord Barov is one of those cards that's just so good, it will always be used in Control Warrior. to some extent, and it'll probably be useful in Paladin, especially with, I think Equality's leaving, right? No, Equality's getting buffed. Do I care if I take 3 damage? Actually, I don't think I do, because it'll make Battle Rage potentially better in a little bit, so. It's either trade, hit. I mean, he's Burn Mage. I might as well do damage to my own guy. It's fine, he's Burn Mage. I need the armor, it's more important. If I buy the Mega Bundle, will I then ever have to use money on the game? If I play the game a little competitive, like not top 1000, it's a little less competitive. I mean, if you want to be moderately competitive, I'd say do it. Ice Bear is fine. If I buy the Mega Bundle, will I then ever have to use money on the game if I want to play the game a little competitive? I mean, I would, okay, so I think I understand what you're trying to say here. And yes, I would probably spend money on the game if you want to play it a little bit competitively. Like, I don't go for top 1000 legends usually, but I just like having the cards so I can experiment with decks and like Tekken cards if I need to. How do you like Owl, Tech, and Lyran Paladin over Ooze? I think it's pretty good, actually. I actually think that there's some merit to it. I don't think that it's, like, great. But in a lot of situations, it's definitely good. So, take that however you want. I think it's a fine play. I could Blade Storm and then kill off his 4/4. My stuff dies. And then I just play Evil Quartermaster. I could play this in a weapon, but then this doesn't die, and I need to kill this before he draws a ton of cards. Sadly we do it. You die, that's fine. We trade here, we play Evil Quartermaster. We should be fine. Would you like to see Blizzard drop a new class in the game? Actually, yeah. I think that they've learned from their mistakes from Demon Hunter and they know how to balance it a little bit better now. Or at least that's what I'm hoping. Like, I actually have high hopes for them if they come out with a new class in the future to just, like, make it better. Monk would be pretty cool, true. Just triple activated Savage Roar, it feels good. Oh, that poor opponent of yours is like, what the heck, man? We'll just hit him for damage. Mother of God, why? Why would you do that to me? Oh my God. You know how you said since your voice hurts, you're not gonna get tilted and yell? Why does the game do this to me? I don't understand. I don't understand. There's no reason. There's no reason for it to do this to me. Like, why? Why? Oh my God. I'm actually upset. I had such good board presence and now I just don't. Are you Ice Barrier? Kinda wanna just play the Ash Tongue. I'm not gonna OTK him. My main purpose here is to just try to survive his OTK. Do I play this? I mean, if I do, I could potentially take some damage. But I need to see if that's Mirror Entity before I can play Rattlegore. Are you Mirror? It's not Mirror. Okay, that means I get to play Rattlegore next turn. Which is fine. No, yeah, I think Owl is a potentially better tech. The Acidic Swamp Ooze was good against a lot of rogues, but I've seen a lot fewer like aggro rogues recently, so I think it's definitely viable to take one out. And put in, take out Ooze and put in the Iron Big Owl. It's windy outside today. No. That's fine. He's gonna slowly ping me down. That's fine as well. Rather have silence over destroying a weapon? Well, that's silly. It's not mirror entity, so we're fine. He could just freeze it over and over again, but at least we have a 9/9 that could potentially soak damage from a arcane missiles. It started snowing like crazy. If I draw a Bloodsworn Mercenary, we're chilling. We basically just need to gain armor, or a ton of armor here, right? No reason to not play it. But come on, man. Give me Bloodsworn Mercenary, please. Or another Armor Smith. It's my only real way of surviving. But yeah, Silence does really well against Priest. Oh my goodness. It's just gonna get frozen every single turn. I don't know what to do. Please, oh please give me Bloodsworn Mercenary. I feel like I've drawn through most of my deck, and the game is just refusing to allow me to play the game. Okay, so... Armor. Hero power. If he plays arcane missiles, we should be fine. If he kills off the minions with targeted spells, it should be fine. Basically just need to survive against Mizaki and play Brawl and have Mizaki die after he plays a ton of different things. That's all that really matters. Leodrin and Barov are necessary for Lieben Paladin? I'd say so, yeah. You kind of need it. Arcane Explosion, I guess? Wow. Well, I'm not going to gain much more armor. Doesn't look like. Oh my god, we drew Bloodsworn Mercenary now? Copy. Gonna kill that. This goes into negative durability, which is cool. It's just an interesting interaction in my opinion. Started snowing like crazy for you today? Yeah, I don't see snow very often. I went snowboarding one time a while back, like a couple of weeks ago with my dad, because we do it every year. Like, nobody was there. It was pretty socially distanced, like, on its own. It was kind of cool. I think I should be able to survive this, right? And then we just kill Mizaki with Brawl. Ecor's being forced to focus on balancing tilt and chill for this for the sake of my voice. True, dude. It sucks. I just want to get out. Just want to yell. If he kills off the frozen one, that's great, because now I get to attack. Juicy Tootie? What kind of what? I would like it very much if you were to never say that ever again, please. I like this deck, but my losses are always the cases of if only I drew Armor Smith or Brawl. I mean, that's true. This deck does heavily rely on those cards. That's why you usually keep at least Armor Smith in your mulligan, because Brawl is usually a little bit more forgiving because you have Barov and Blade Storms and other removal, so it's usually okay. Paladin deck do you think is best? Probably Librum. I think it's a little bit better than Pure, and it'll be viable next expansion. You don't want to keep any of these cards. You're so funny. Haha. Have you ever been to SawCon? Haha, SawCon these nuts. I get it. Ha. Hilarious. If my throat wasn't hurting, I'd be mad at you right now. You're lucky. You're lucky. Do you like Electro Swing? I honestly have no idea. Oh, wait. Okay, we're playing against Demon Hunter. This is literally my worst matchup. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. It's actually a worse matchup. You can't really beat this. Like 9 times out of 10 you're going to lose because they draw a ton of cards. The only way you win is if they don't have like Skull Gul'dan. Spectral Sight for 1 card is actually a fairly good sign though. Interesting. Hello, Mystery. Hello, Philip. Yeah, I guess I draw a card, but whatever. I'm gonna cut in class next turn, unless he kills my weapon with Acidic Swamp Ooze, which he might do. Regards from Chile. Hey, man. Sorry if I seem low on energy, it's just my throat hurts, so I can't be, like, as animated as usual. For those of you who are just joining right now.
I grow impatient.
Demon Hunter just does 96 damage with their OTK. No, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you can't be OTK Demon Hunter. Even if you get the perfect setup and you gain a ton of armor, it's actually just not enough. Interesting. Okay, so he's a Morg Artificer. On the bright side, it costs 2. If we draw Armor Smith, we could, like, maybe go off here a little bit. Okay. Not bad. We'll hold on to the weapon. There's no reason to hit him. I mean, if I can gain 97 health, or get to 97 health with my armor, technically I could actually survive a pretty decent combo. Like, the combo usually only does about 48 damage, so most likely I'd be fine. Let's draw a card first. Get Shield Slam, that's fine. We actually have a couple pieces of the combo, which is cool. What's up from Norway? How's it going, my dude? Okay, he's looking for Skull. Actually, even if he has... No, if he gets Skull, that's good for him. Because he can just coin, play Skull, and play a cheap thing, and it'll be fine.
We'll just have a little peek.
Actually, do I care? Armor Smith would be the worst thing, but he might not even be able to get rid of it. Silas? Oh, I'm fine with that, actually. More than okay with that. I'm not going to be able to OTK him anyway. Oh, he's setting up for a Skull of Gul'dan. He just needs to have lower cards. I'm facing someone named Milky Milkman. I need to tell him I love his name. That does sound like a pretty poggers name, though. Why don't you join an esports team? Technically, I'm on an esports team. It's Hyper Horizon. It's like a newer esports team, but it's with some people that I know. Like D-Money, Vanga Dragon, the guy I do the podcast with. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun, for sure. I could just commit to this now, but I also feel like I need to pop off and gain more armor. So let's just draw a card. Another Battle Rage is fine. Blade Storm. Just to empty my hand a little bit. I don't know what to do. I'm a little bit conflicted. He doesn't have Skull of Gul'dan. Wait, this is one of these matchups where it's actually winnable. Oh my god. The stars have aligned. Also, this Bulwark could come in very handy. Can I sing you a song? I mean, you're gonna have to type it out, but I guess if you want to. If I go boom, 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 boom. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. It only gains me 10 armor, though. And I need to gain more than 10 to survive. I draw 4 cards. I feel like that's fine. I think drawing 4 cards and getting to other stuff is more important anyway. Like, this ends up drawing me 4 cards. I feel like that's just objectively good. Which means I get to gain more armor in the future. Like, even if he wipes this board with Emelish and Aura, it gains me another, like, 10 or so armor. But yeah, I already am a part of an esports team. I don't know. Like, a more official one? Like, a well-known one? First of all, I don't know if I'd want to leave Hyper Horizon. Hyper Horizon is just a group of really chill people. But I don't know. Also, I don't know if I could go out and be like, hey, put me on a team. I think it would have to be more of a... like they approach me kind of thing, and they just apparently don't want me. Makes me sad. What's a good cheap deck to increase my skill instead of just an easy to play deck like Token Druid? So you want a cheap deck that will improve your skills? OTK Demon Hunter. OTK Demon Hunter only requires Il'gynoth. You don't need Thalnos, so you can replace that with just another draw card. And then after that, it's relatively cheap, and you should. It's actually fun. I like it. I think it's a good deck. Boom. Let's see what lackey I get first. I guess technically it's smarter. Not the most useful. Boom, new weapon, armor, go face. OTK Demon Hunter is actually a really hard deck to play, but it's satisfying when you pull it off. It's fairly control based. And it's not just aggro. Like, yes, your game plan is simple. Just draw cards and get to your OTK. But surviving until that point and trying to figure out how to make the most of, like, a kind of bad hand is solid. Like, it's actually pretty hard. I'm just gonna Blade Fist into this. Gain some more armor. How much armor can I gain? That is the question. I think we just keep flooding the board. Like, if he does end up getting board wipe, it's fine. Transform? Sure, I'll transform you. It's better than what it was, I guess. You clean out the vacuum cleaner. Do you become the vacuum cleaner? Whoa. Whoa, dude, that's actually crazy. No, he's gonna Emlish an Aura. Is he? Or is he gonna Il'gynoth? That's only 48 damage. Because he hasn't played Skull of Gul'dan yet. Oh no, I'm dead. That's 96. Yep, GG. That's 96 damage. Needed to gain a little bit more. Oh, it's only 48? Wait, I'm a god. We did it. We won. We actually beat him. I didn't expect him to have the combo at 12 cards. He's just done, yeah. I think he could have... No, he couldn't have waited an extra turn either. What the heck? Because the combo is Il'gynoth, Morg Artificer, Morg Artificer, Morg Artificer, spell damage that... Oh, he didn't give it spell damage. Because... Okay. He didn't have the spell damage. So the fourth one made up for the lack of spell damage. That makes sense. Never mind. Easy game. As long as this guy isn't a fellow armor warrior, we should be fine, right? We'll keep Anchor for card draw. Do you play Big Warrior? I might. It's definitely on the table. But my plan is, after I play OTK Demon Hunter, is to do my new series of just saying goodbye to all of the cards that are leaving Standard. So I don't know if I'll actually get a chance to, I'll actually get a chance to play it. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to, my new little mini-series. Let's just do that. See if we can draw Sword Eater to set up for cutting classes easier. Okay, we got Sword Eater. That's a big win. It's huge. I have 2 8-page papers I have to draft today. Both due Wednesdays. Good luck on yours. I had a 10-page essay that needed like 12 sources, and then I ended up writing 12 pages because your boy is a nerd. Likes going overboard. And it was not very good, to say the least. It was definitely not my best work. In fact, it was some of my worst work. But okay, one Sword Eater, 1 Risky. It's pretty solid. I like that. That's nice. Secret Mage aggro or control, it's more mid-range. Like mid-range into outvaluing in the mid-game and then maybe a little bit of burst at the end. It's fairly aggressive, I would say. Glad you can watch me, Germany. Germany gear 44. I don't think there's a reason to hit that. It's fine. I need to use up other cards in my hand before I can play the cutting classes, I guess. What does OTK mean? OTK essentially means, 1 turn kill. Okay, we shield block, shield slam, the 5/8. We now know what kind of deck this man is going. And now, we capitalize. Risky Skipper's not bad, shield slam. Let's just discover a dragon, why don't we? I have like 3 duplicates left in the deck. I could actually maybe make work out of this. Make use of this, especially with the amount of draw I have in my hand. I'll actually trade Alex Straza. I feel like it's not that bad. My essay is bigger than your essay. My essay's bigger than your essay. What are you talking about? You just have 2 of them. I'd rather have 1 larger essay than 2 smaller essays. That's why I do physics, no essays. I mean, I do economics. Mine shouldn't have essays either. It's for the general education, like the GEs. You need 1 upper division writing class, and that's what this is, basically. The bulwark, cutting class, armorsmith brawl.
Call the dragons!
Do I literally just... I think I could just play bulwark, but that makes this a lot worse. Probably just gonna play risky skipper. I lose a risky skipper for this, but I only need 1. Ow. I only need 1 to combo. Right? Like, I only need 1 with armorsmith and bloodsword mercenary, really. If I need a second one, I can just use Bladestorm and essentially do the same thing Risky Skipper does in several situations. So, I mean, it's not the worst. It's just not great either. You think OTK Mizaki Meech will be good in Wild? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't play Wild very much. But it's actually not that bad in Standard. It's not good, but it's not terrible either. Can you make a video where you talk about how to build decks? I'm free to play, that's why. I think I already made a video about that. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. Bladestorm, and then just play Karagath. So that way I make space so I can play Cutting Class next turn, and I can actually start playing the game again. Battle Rage and Bloodsworn Mercenary, and then I'm able to play Alexstrasza. I'm excited. Why don't you play Wild? What? I just don't have a lot of the cards. To make my initial collection, I dusted a lot of my, like, not classic cards, but all cards that weren't standard, like 2 or 3 years ago. And ever since then, I've just been like, meh, I like Standard. Standard's fun. Like, if I also played Wild, that would just be a lot of card games and a lot of grinding. And don't get me wrong, I like card games for sure. But it's just a lot at the same time. Like, I do like it. But I don't, how do I put this? I like it, but too much of a good thing is not always good. Is what I'm trying to say. You're good with you if I can get Shield Slam. Bloodsworn Mercenary, Sword Eater, not bad. Slam. Sword Eater, Hero Power. All I need is Battle Rage, and I can play Alexstrasza for value, which is pretty cool. Recently I got into Wild, and it's like having a deck in Standard. It gives you a nice way to switch decks. I mean, I guess it also just has a lot of diversity, but I also feel like Wild is one of those things where it's like really, really broken. So me being upset with Standard constantly, like, I feel like it would be even worse in Wild, because it'd be like, how is this allowed? And it's just because Blizzard doesn't pay as much attention to Wild. Too much of it's also poison. And I wouldn't go so far as to say that it's poison, I just would go so far as to say that I don't necessarily want to play it that much. Shield Slam? I mean, we win over the course of the next 2 turns, I guess, if you think about it.
I'll show you who's boss.
Made your flaws are your
Let's just hit his face. I mean, theoretically, I could win next turn. It's not a guarantee or anything, but I could push enough damage to maybe finish him off. If he has Risky Skipper, Armorsmith, Bloodsworn Mercenary, he can technically survive this, which would be kind of bad. Actually, would he be able to survive it? He'd hit, I'd gain 2, 3, 4. He'd gain, and then I'd hit him for 3. He'd also hero power for sure, though. So if he plays Risky Skipper... Okay, so now I just win then. Even if he plays Risky Skipper, Armorsmith, and hero power. Right? So he'd gain 3 armor. Then, so he'd gain 3 more armor than 10. So he's gained 13 armor. If he hits this and hits this, I'd gain 3 more armor. So he's essentially gaining 10, going to 25. He's going to 20, 28, 30. I gain 3 more armor, go to 28. This gets him down to 27. Technically, even if he played Risky Skipper, Armor Smith, I would still survive. Yep, I would have still won. My voice sounds like I'm sick. I'm definitely a little bit sick. Well, I'm not sick. It's just I was playing... Not sick. I was definitely playing some games with my friends, and we... Oh, he's just done? What if I didn't have the combo? Remember that video Disguised Toast made, where he won with Mechathune without actually, like, winning? Or he'd set it up or whatever? And he'd win the game without actually having the combo. That was so funny.